Force will take on Navy in this first game of the second week in the Nippon Paint Rugby League 2023-2024. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Air Force Rugby Grounds in Rathmalana as we are all set to begin week number 2 in the Nippon Paint Rugby League 2023-2024. Air Force Sports Club will take on Navy Sports Club in this encounter. Both the teams lost their opening games last week, so this is an important fixture for both the sides. It's very overcast here at Rathmalana. But at the moment, we don't have any rain, but we will most probably get some rain very shortly as the skies are looking very ominous at the moment. We're just a few moments away from the kickoff. And joining with me on commentary for this fifth game of the Club Rugby League is Restaurant Pereira. Restaurant, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lakshmi. Good to be back here at the Rathmalana Rugby Grounds. It's picturesque venue. Yes, both teams, as you said, Lakshmi, both teams will want to get things underway. As both began the season with losses.
As the home team, Air Force with the kickoff in this encounter. Well collected, good collection from the very first kick. Navy, they were out of sorts in that first encounter, so they'll really want to make a note for themselves in this game. Defending very well here, Air Force not letting Navy out of the screws early in this encounter. Here's the scrum off for Navy. Kavisha Kaluarachi gives the ball out to Gayantha Iddamalkoda. Using the forwards still stuck in their own half, didn't really make any advancement towards the opposition side. Here's the get out of jail kick, loses it but loses it backwards. The full back for Air Force. As the scrum half for Air Force, Isuru Kongahavatta, beg your pardon, Imanka Ishara, the youngster who captained Kingswood last year. Actually, this year, he was one of their key players in both the years last year and this year. Imanka Ishara, one of the standouts. Although Kingswood didn't have best of the seasons. As Imanka Ishara again gives the ball out to Konga Havatta. As Ishara. A good phase of play here from Air Force. Goes for a little cross kick, but the ball goes into touch. But Air Force, they had advantage. And to beg your pardon on that scrum half's name, it's Kavisha Kaluarachi, who's the scrum half for Air Force. Imanka Ishara is actually playing for Navy. The youngster from Kingswood captained them this year. An injury early in the game. The referee pausing the clock just for a little bit to make sure the player is alright. And he's been taken off the field. He can come back. A replacement has been made. Yes, Sansoni with the kick from the penalty. Made some good meters, Sansoni.
The host Air Force SC are in a good position in the field to go on for the opening points. Clean line out taken there. Ball is asked to use good defense coming in from Navy Sports Club. Likes of Stefan Gregory in that front row for Navy.
Yes, Air Force grinding and grinding hard to get that first score of this game. The forwards have joined the line. They're trying to work the ball quickly, and that's an interception, but the referee blows the whistle. High tackle, says the referee from number 2 of Navy, Pradeep Ranavira, the culprit. Air Force going for the and that's successful. First points on the board. The home team, Air Force, getting the first points of this game. The restart kick, and that's a knock forward from the collection of the restart kick.
Now the best of collections from Aaron Pereira in that wing position for Air Force. His debut for the Airmen, Aaron Pereira. And suddenly Navy in a good position to bounce back after the opening points by Kantik Iddamalgoda's boots for Air Force Sports Club.
An opportunity for Navy to put some pressure just a few meters away from the try line, the 22-meter territory of Air Force. Goes for a little kick. Can he chase it down? Well collected from the Air Force player. Didn't make room for any error. Probably didn't get the connection he wanted because he actually slipped while making the kick. Navy, an opportunity for them to put some pressure once again on the Air Force defense. As Navy still going. Just a few meters short of the 22-meter territory and going for the drop goal, but doesn't have enough legs on the direction as well. Madhushan Nishara with that kick, well collected from the skipper. Tilnavira Singha had a very disappointing opening game last week. He'll really want to make those mistakes right here against Air Force. A good long pass, but well defended from Air Force. Ishar Madhushan and Aaron Pereira doing the defensive work as Navy. The ball given back to Navy. What will they do? I think they will try to gain some territory with this kick. Also the kick, and very well done, very good kick. He brings his team towards that 5-meter line, just 5 meters away from the try line. An opportunity for an attacking line out here for Navy. Can Navy score the first try of this encounter? Pradeep Ranavira. Pradeep Ranavira needs to make sure that he provides a good throw in here, and unfortunately doesn't get the desired throw. Knock forward. The scrum for Air Force, they need to make sure this scrum goes right, and they get the ball out of this dangerous position as soon as possible.
So once again, Air Force in a spot of bother. A scrum in favor of the Sailors. And here goes Navy. Good pop-up pass there.
As Navy, Mankeshwara trying to go by himself. That gets tackled, but just few meters away now, Navy. Desperate defensive attempt from Air Force here. Just few meters short. As Mankeshwara gives the ball out to Isurukonga Havatta with a lovely long pass here, and the skipper, beg your pardon, it's Stefan Sansoni who will score the first try of the game. Navy getting the lead back. It's 5-3 here at Air Force Rugby Grounds, Rathmalana. Stefan Sansoni with that try, and skipper Tilnavira Singha to attempt for the 2 points.
2 points will be important for the Sailors. And skipper Thilina Veerasinghe in charge of the kicking tier for Navy Sports Club. And just wide away, the wind didn't help him there. The scores will remain at 5 points to 3 in favour of Navy Sports Club.
A 2-point difference between the two sides at the moment. They are still in the first 20 minutes of this game. Basically the first quarter of this encounter. This is the fifth game of the Nippon Paint Rugby League 2023-2024. And unfortunately, Navy making a mess of that high ball, losing it forward. The second time that we saw this happening earlier, it was Air Force who couldn't collect the high ball, and right now it's Navy. There's Nadun Gunasekara for Air Force. Gunasekara gains some sort of territory for his team. It's time for the line out now for Air Force. It's 5 points to 3. Navy with the 2-point advantage. Parakram Ratnayaka, the skipper. And Air Force trying to go for the rolling maul here. Can Air Force roll their way towards the try line? Still going. Maybe they have managed to stop the rolling maul here, but the ball is still with Air Force. Kavisha Kaluarachi gives the pass out. Brilliant here, brilliant from the forwards of Air Force. Getting some good meters, advancing towards the try line. They're looking to hit back straight away after that try from Navy. Advantage in favor of Air Force as well. And that's the try. The first try for Air Force. The forwards doing amazingly well for Air Force there. The try scorer Nirmal Wickramasinghe. Nirmal Wickramasinghe, the try scorer for Air Force. And just like that, it's 8 points to 5. They have managed to take the lead back. Air Force, the home team of this encounter. The fifth game of the Nippon Paint Rugby League. Bringing you all the action from the Rugby League, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare TV. Sudat Bandara. Big pardon, Gandhi Damalgoda. Can need Damalgoda add the 2 extra points to make it 10 points to 5. And yes, he can. Damalgoda adds the 2 extra points to make it 10 points to 5. It all started with that poor piece of collection from that restart kick after the try from Navy. And from that moment onwards, Air Force just pounced on the mistakes. They received a penalty. And after the territory kick, they made sure the line out was good and the forwards did the rest. As the restart kick this time from Navy, and that's another knock forward. The third time we are seeing this happening. Both the teams making a mess of the high ball here.
The swirling wind here at Rathmalana not helping the players, but at this stage, club level, you are expected to gather those cleanly. You have seen a couple of knock-ons, so that's not good for the game. It's been a stop-start affair here as Navy Sports Club once again gets a scrum.
Now it's an opportunity for Navy to hit back. The referee takes back play towards the advantage position for Navy Sports Club. Navy taking it quickly. Madhushanka Amit, who took the penalty quickly, took the quick tap, gained some good meters, and here's the big forward, Stephen Gregory. After that thumping move from Stefan Gregory, Navy still searching for the second try. The ball goes loose from the ruck, but manages to recover Navy. Imanka Ishara tries to go by himself, and Air Force, they have managed to turn it over. Holding on, says the referee. Brilliant piece of work from Air Force to break the rhythm of Navy.
Breakout chance for Air Force Sports Club to get out of jail here. Good kick will be expected. Fairly a good kick out, so it will be an important line out for the host Air Force Sports Club. We haven't seen clean lineouts in this game as we like to. That's cleanly collected. Well done from Air Force, and Revanka Bevardhan goes in for a big hit there. Good high hanging kick. Falls into no man's land, and that rugby ball bounce can be tricky, but cleanly taken.
Goes for the kick. Well collected from Dimut Pereira. Almost a good collection, but unable to gather it cleanly. But the referee is playing advantage. Nadun Gunasekara with the kick to gain territory. That goes into touch, just a few meters away from the 22-meter territory. Now, in fact, they have managed to enter the 22-meter territory of Navy with that kick from Nadun Gunasegara.
Couple of minutes ago, we saw a clean line out taken from Air Force Sports Club. So right now, they will want a repeat of that because they are in a good position. Cleanly taken once again as the rolling maul forms for Air Force Sports Club.
Air Force still going. Good passage of play from the backs of Air Force. And unfortunately knocks the ball forward. Not quite sure what really happened there. It was Pramod Padma Shankar, former Isipathana College player. Played a key role in 2016 when the Isipathana side led by Kushan Nidunil won the league and the knockouts respectively. Iman Kishar with the feed in. Goes for the get out of jail kick, but charge down. Is that the try? The referee having a little chat with his assistant. And the referee says that it's a knock forward, so it will be a scrum. Unfortunate. I think it was Kavisha Kaluarachi who almost scored the try for Air Force. So still 10 points to 5. The home team with the advantage, a 5-point advantage. Isuru Gongavatta with the kick. A good kick almost towards that halfway mark. Here's Aaron Pereira. Goes for the kick and chase, but well collected from Navy. Dimut Pereira acting as the scrum half. Well collected. It's not easy to collect the ball when it's bouncing, but well collected from the number 10, Ishar Madhushan for Air Force. As Kaluarachi gives it out to Id the Malgoda. It's Kaluarachi again to Id the Malgoda. Here's Madhushan. Here's Pereira. Pereira, Wales the first defender. And the referee holds play, probably due to an injury scare for the number 10 of Air Force, Ishar Madhushan. And the referee having a little chat with his assistant, probably spotted an infringement. So it's going to be another penalty for Air Force. Nadun Gunasegara once again attempting to find some good meters. He did make some good kicks earlier as well. And once again with that kick, Air Force, they managed to enter the 22-meter territory of Navy. Nadun Gunasegara. producing some very good kicks so far in the first 30 minutes of this encounter. Parakram Ratnayaka, the skipper for Air Force, with the throw in now. It's an important throw here. Very well done from Air Force, clean collection. And here we go. Time for the rolling maul once again. Air Force, they're going. And they're going very fast here. Navy defender, the Navy forwards having no answer whatsoever, but somehow manages to stop the rolling maul. But they have made some good meters here, Air Force. And here's Madhushan, gives it out to Gunasekara, who unfortunately loses the ball forward. Gunasekara, probably the commentator's curse, because we were praising him for his kicks, but unfortunately at that moment he lost the ball forward, and I think Air Force, they missed a golden opportunity.
Yes, indeed, Laksisi. The Air Force did everything right. Their lineouts were on point, and then that rolling maul, and then that working the line knock-on infringement has let them down here. And Navy has kicked it out to touch, so a line out in favor of the visitors, Navy Sports Club. Think we are seeing the first or the second line out for Navy. The first one wasn't that clean, so they will want to get that right this time. That's not the best of lineouts once again. And ball is being awarded to Navy Sports Club. Once again, another line-out opportunity for the Sailors. It was not the best of line-outs earlier, so they will want to bounce back from that. Once again, a line-out going begging for Navy Sports Club as Air Force looking to attack.
Navy making a mess of the line-outs in the last 2-3 minutes. Pradeep Ranavira needs to make sure that his other partners are communicating well, and that's a good tackle, a thumping tackle, loses the ball forward, the Air Force player, and this is for Navy. Sevan Sansoni, unfortunately, they have lost the ball forward, and advantage back to Air Force. A scrum in favor of the home team. Both the teams, they have managed to dish out some good plays, but unfortunately, most of those attacking plays have not resulted in tries. That has been the problem for both the teams. Navy, yes, they scored one try, and Air Force as well, but they have managed to produce some good runs in the first half so far. But it's fair to say some silly errors caused some tries for both the teams. Yes, Kavisha Kaluarachi. Kaluarachi with the feed in. With the Malgoda. Pause for the kick, well collected by Dimut Pereira. Yes, Dimut Pereira trying to find space and tackled into touch. Brilliant piece of work from his opposite number, Aaron Pereira. Very good tackle.
Brilliant defensive tackle coming in from Pereira. Much needed one for the Yamen as a line out in favor of Air Force Sports Club. He's been disciplined with his line outs. Once again, very well done in the lineouts for Air Force. Now picks and goes is the way for Air Force Sports Club. And working that line, and the big Ramanka Bevardhana going into a hefty tackle there. And a high hanging kick will be tricky, but cleans, captures it and returns the favor. Kicks once again, and another one. A wonderful kick as a loud cheer comes from the Air Force dugout. A pressure line out to follow for the Sailors.
We're just a few minutes away from the end of the first half. It's still 10 points to 5. The home team, Air Force, with the 5-point advantage over the Sailors. Finally, the good line out from Navy. Goes for the kick. Kongavatta. Unable to find touch. Here's Gunasegara. Goes for a kick of his own. Still stuck in their own half, Air Force. Probably the first real disappointing kick from Gunasegara. Couldn't take his team away from the danger zone with that kick. Unfortunately, still in their half. Goes for a long throw this time. Ranavira nails a Navy. Trying to find space as a very good run from Lahiru Herat. Azimanga Ishara gives it out to Kongavatta. And that's a knock forward. And that's another error from Air Force this time. So both the teams are knocking the ball forward in a very short space of time. But it's going to be Air Force who will receive the scrum, as it was Navy who knocked the ball forward. Kalwarachi with the feed in. That's Kalwarachi, and that's Padmashankar who loses the ball forward. Now an opportunity for Navy to attack. Just few meters short of the 22-meter line of Air Force. That's a knock forward from Navy.
Handling errors have really let both these teams down. For this in this last couple of plays, they have knocked it on a couple of times. Navy has a chance to create something. A scrum in favor of the Sailors, for the Sailors rather.
Mankaishara with the feed in. Navy in the opposition territory. Can they make something out of this? Just few moments away from the halftime of this fifth game in the Nippon Paint Club Rugby League 2023-2024. Trying to find space, and looks like that was a high tackle. Yes, that was a high tackle. Advantage being played in favor of Navy. And Navy Looks like they will go for the territory kick. Skipper Tilna Virusingha having a much better encounter today compared to the game against Police last week. Probably the last opportunity for both the teams before we go for the halftime break. Can Navy level with the Air Force before going into halftime with a try? It's 10 points to 5 here at the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. Well collected Navy, finally getting the line outs right. Can Navy score a try on the brink of halftime? This time it's a rolling maul from Navy. Ranavira with a very good run. Yes, Ishara, but gives the ball to forwards. The forwards deciding it's their time to enter this attacking phase of play. Taking their time here, Navy. Asimanka Ishara. Ishara gives the ball out to the big forward. Yes, Ishara again. This is good from Navy. Is that the try? Is that the second try for Navy? Not quite sure. And looks like the referee has awarded a penalty try due to that high tackle. There was a high tackle close to the touchline. I think it was Madhushanka Amit who was going to go all the way for the try anyway, but got tackled in the process, and the referee decided to give a penalty try to Navy. That means, Rashwan, they will get all the 7 points to take the lead going into halftime. It's 12 points to 10, and the referee has awarded with 7 points. The referee awarded the penalty try to Navy, so they have a 2-point advantage going into halftime, and the referee has shown the yellow card to the culprit from Air Force, who made the error of going for a high tackle. And it looks like we still do have some time in the first half.
Yes, Laxi, I think this will be a real test for Air Force, as for most of the time in this opening 40 minutes they were in the lead, and then suddenly in the brink of half time Navy Sports Club have hit back with a penalty try, so rub some salt to the wound for Air Force, as they will be a man down, and things not looking quite good for the Air Force SC player down there. The referees have called on the medics. The referee has a small look at the watch. It's at the brink of halftime, and Navy have the lead over Air Force. Good clean collection, but a good tackle as well. The Navy Sports Club really gaining some ground there. This is a breakout run here from the big number 4 for Navy Sports Club.
Dhananjay Senaviratne with that try. Brilliant run from the lock forward. But yeah, of course, they managed to get the ball back and they kick the ball into touch, and that's half time. A very close tussle here at the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. The visitors, Navy, with a 2-point advantage going into half time. It's 12 points to 10. And that's half time from the 5th game of the Nippon Paint Club Rugby League 2023-2024. We will be back with the action from the second half of this encounter.
And we're about to commence second half action here at Rathmalana of this Nippon Paint Rugby League 2023-24 season. Game 5. Navy Sports Club to kick off for the second half. They have a slender lead over the host Air Force. 12 points to 10 respectively. It will be Navy in advantage here. Small chip kick in the air, gathered cleanly, but the referee brings it back. Air Force Sports Club will begin this second half with 14 men on the park. And Navy Sports Club a chance to add more points to their 12 points as their skipper Tilana Veerasinghe will be in charge of this penalty kick at the beginning of this second half. Quite far out, but the likes of Tilana Veerasinghe, Navy Sports Club will expect him to get those 3 points under their belt. And a brilliant kick from skipper Veera Singh to increase the lead for the Sailors, 15 points to 10 over Air Force Sports Club. And Air Force will have a lot of problems ahead in these next 9 minutes as they are one man down. Again, not the best of collections, but nevertheless, here goes Navy. High on confidence right now.
A brilliant start from Navy to the second half. They ended the first half on a high, and they have managed to begin the second half with a lot of momentum as skipper Veera Singh with that splendid kick to add 3 more points. It's 15 points to 10. The visitors with a 5-point lead here at Air Force Rugby Grounds, Rathmalana. Pradeep Ranavira with the throw-in. Not the best of collections, but they managed to recover. A lot of pressure inserted from Air Force, but Navy manages to hang on. Advantage. Tackler not releasing, says the referee. Air Force clearly feeling the pressure here. Playing in their home ground, and they're trailing by 5 points going into the second half. You have a lot to play on. A good kick right on mark. Takes his team towards the halfway mark. Skipper Veera Singh having a great game here. Now, we mentioned at the beginning Veera Singh struggled last week, but today he's really bringing his A game, and that's actually inspiring rest of the team to do well as well. They have a 5-point lead against Air Force at the moment, and his form in this encounter played a huge part in that. So let's see whether they can finish things off as well. And Navy, just as I was saying, they are clearly playing brilliantly. Manages to get the ball from that line out. Good defensive work from Air Force, not letting Navy out of the shoes. Yazimankishar gives the ball out. Goes for a high hanging kick. Can he make the collection? Unable to make it. Kongahavatta with that kick. Manuka Pereira did get some hand on that ball, so it's a line out to Navy. Very well collected, brilliant piece of work after struggling initially. Navy, they have managed to bounce back with their line outs. Skipper Veera Singh gives the pass out. The ball is still in play. Playing some good running rugby here as well, Navy. As Kongahavatta gives the ball out to his big forward as he joined the line. And Air Force manages to win the ball back. The forward joining the line clearly. Not paying any dividends to Navy. As that led the way towards the turnover. As Gunasegara. The good kick from Gunasegara. Gunasegara in that first half Played at least 80% of the game with a lot of accuracy, but had some moments where he just crumbled under pressure. But to begin the second half, he has managed to produce a good kick. And here's Parakno Ratnayaka, the skipper, with a good throw in. Advantage in favor of the home team. They trail by 5 points. Of course, what will they do? They have given the ball to Gunasekara, so that means they're going for territory. And Gunasekara, he manages to take them towards that 5-meter line. Gunasekara continues in his merry way with some good kicks. Now Air Force, can they hit back? They trail by 5 points. It's 15 points to 10. A try here will even things up for them with Navy. Good collection. Air Force trying to go for the rolling mold here, but Navy defense manages to hang on, and they have turned it over. That turnover means quite a lot to the Navy boys. Just a few meters away from the try line. That's a rock solid turnover. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Navy. They took the lead, and now they're defending up really well.
Yes, indeed, Laksisi. I think Air Force would have liked to get on more time in their attacking space, and we see some changes coming in for the Sailors. Change in front row, and Air Force will be back to their original number as Jason Karunaratne replaces the yellow card, who was also awarded a blue card. So that means he'll be out for the rest of the game, and a change in the scrum half position for the host Air Force. A scrum in favor of for Navy Sports Club. Clean scrum, and it looks like Navy looking to run it out, but no. Small kick. It's a full out, so a line out to follow in favor of Air Force.
Kongahavatta with that kick takes his team out of the 22-meter territory, but they need to be sharp here, Navy. Air Force, they have the ball in this line out. Ratnayaka, skipper. Here's the throw in. Very well done from the skipper, and very well collected as well. Here's Air Force. There's Madhushan. Madhushan gives it out to Gunasekara. Gunasekara to Pereira. Asit Malgoda. That's the big number 7. Sort of a no-look pass from the Air Force player. That's brilliant. Padmashankar makes the collection, but unfortunately, it's going to be a line out. Well defended from Navy. Padmashankar. He was unable to stay inside the playing area. And that's not a straight throw, says the referee. Navy making a corner error there inside their own 22. They opted to go for the longer throw, and that resulted in a crooked throw. And Air Force with a golden opportunity here. It's 15 points to 10. Still 5 points are behind the home team. You still have a lot of time remaining in the second half. Inside the opposition 22, can Air Force produce a try here? Jason Karunaratne is the strama for the second half for Air Force. They have made the change. Kavisha Kaluarachi has been replaced. Feeds the ball in Karunaratne. Very well done from Navy, not giving any room to Air Force. Yes, Karunaratne. And that's a knock forward. Navy. Their defense forced that error. Brilliant piece of work. As Imangeshara searching for options, gives it out to Konghawatta. Konghawatta with the kick. Very well collected. Goes for a kick. Skipper Tilna Veerasinghe makes the collection. Goes for up and under. And that will go into touch. And he takes his team just over the halfway mark. Konghawatta. It's going to be a line out for Air Force. Just few meters inside their territory. Going for a little more from the halfway mark. Still going strong. Still advancing forward, Air Force. They are still going. Skipper Ratnayaka hanging on. The ball is still going. And it runs out of gas eventually. But they have started to work their lines here. Padmashankar tries to break the defensive line, but unfortunately unable to do so. And that's a turnover. Navy, they keep doing everything right. Air Force, unfortunately, just unable to carry on the momentum whenever they start to advance towards the Navy territory. Air Force clearly struggling against the defense of Navy. Now, I'd really like to see the likes of Sudha Bandar and Aiden Pera coming more into action. We have rarely seen them in this game, Reshwan. So if they are to get some more scoring opportunities, they'll definitely have to give some more opportunities for Aaron and for Sudha Bandar along with Padma Shankar to give them enough opportunities to run with freedom.
Yes, indeed, Laxisi. I think the likes of Bandar and Pereira, they can be relentless and with a lot of speed, which can help Air Force Sports Club to get back into this game. They were doing well in that opening first 40 minutes, and then the latter part of that first half, things got out of hand as Navy Sports Club came back into the game, and a penalty awarded in favor of Air Force. A chance to get out of jail here for the hosts. On the other hand, Navy have come strong in defense in this second half. We saw a couple of turnovers. So Air Force will have to really work hard to get back into this game as they are trailing 5 points to Navy Sports Club.
And they have made a change. Padmashankar will go into the bench, and he has been replaced. Yes, Karunaratne trying to find some space, but gets tackled. Now Air Force, they need to make sure that they finish the job, because they have managed to go deep into Navy territory a lot of times in this encounter, but whenever that happened, Navy have managed to turn the ball over. That has been the story after the initial burst from Air Force. Azidda Malgoda gives it out to Madhushan. Madhushan still going Madhushan, and that's a knock forward. Karunaratne. Yazima Angeshara gives the ball out. Here's Imanga. There's Lahiru Herat. Ishara once again. Gives it out to Konga Havatta. This is good from Navy. Still going Navy. Navy still marching forward. Getting close to that 22-meter territory, and looks like one of the backs for Navy is down and out with an injury. They need to take the ball out quickly here, and that's a turnover from Air Force. Great piece of work. And here's Karunaratne. Can Karunaratne find space? Gives the ball out to Aaron Pereira, and that has to be a high tackle. That's a high tackle, and that will be a card, as it seems, but the play is still going. Idda Malgoda gives it out to Gunasekar. The referee will definitely come back, go back to that high tackle. Aaron Pereira getting that high shot. Navy, they have the lead. They can't afford to make those mistakes. Gunasekara needs to take his team as deep as possible with this kick. Probably didn't get the distance he was hoping for, but still a good kick from Gunasekara. On one side, we are covered with a lot of dark clouds, but fortunately we didn't get rain. Hopefully it stays the same way until the end of the game. And here's the rolling ball, Air Force. Skipper Ratnayaka advancing with the ball in hand. As Ratnayaka gets tackled, but Karunaratne almost goes for the second try. Advantage in favor of Air Force. Air Force, they need this try desperately. They're down by 5 points. They need to make sure they go over the line to even things up. And the referee will go for that advantage. Of course, they do have some ground support here. It's their home ground here at Rathmalana. And they have made another change for bringing in fresh legs for the latter part of this encounter. It's just a 5-point game, so anything can happen.
It's Laxisi. It's just a matter of a good phase of play. Any team can get back into this game. The likes of Air Force, they are now in a really good position to get back into the game, to at least make things level here. There's a scrum in favour for Air Force. Jason Karunaratne. And here goes Air Force, trying to make some inroads. Once again, another pick and go. Face after face for the Yamen. Gaining some ground. Navy Sports Club defending. Desperate defense coming in from, and that's the touchdown for Air Force Sports Club. It's an important one for the Yamen as they level things here at Rathmalana with a kick to follow. These 2 points to follow from Air Force will be very, very important. And the Air Force, a big crowd cheer coming in after that equalizing try, but a chance to go ahead if they get this kick right. Big question is, can they add the 2 points? And Idda Malgoda makes no mistake from the kicking tee as Air Force are back in the lead. This is all important fixture against Navy Sports Club. Air Force 17, Navy 15.
As I said earlier, Ishwan, it was just a 5-point game, and with the try and the conversion, just like that, the home team, they have managed to take the lead back. But once again, just one drop goal is still enough for Navy to take the lead. It's just a 2-point game. It's a 17 points to 15. Anything can happen from this moment onwards. We didn't have much close games in the first week, so we are finally getting on to kick off this second week of the Nippon Paint Rugby League. As it the Malgoda, the clearance kick. Now it all depends on which team will hold on to their nerves better in the last quarter of this game. Pradeep Ranavira with the throw in. And that's a crooked throw. Navy, they can't afford to do those mistakes at this moment. all the time while Navy were in the lead, their lineouts were going well. But just as Air Force took the lead back, the lineouts are also getting out of hand for Navy. Even during the beginning, while Air Force were leading, the Navy lineouts were not good, and the messy lineouts have returned once again for them. They can't afford to do this. They're trailing by 2 points at the moment. Yes, Karunaratne. And Karunaratne, he has made a very, very good change for Air Force after he was included for the second half. He's trying different sort of things, and here's the big forward with that thumping run. Here's Karunaratne, gives the ball out. And here's the kick from it, the Malgoda. Tilna Veerasinghe, the skipper, makes the collection. And here's Tilna Veerasinghe, finds some space, tries to await the defender but unable to do so. And here's the number 24, Apurva Vijayasinghe, making the collection. Imanka Ishara gives the ball out to Kongahavatta. Kongahavatta to the big forward. Imanka Ishara. They have entered the Air Force half here. Here's the number 16, Viraj Kolabarachi. Imanka Ishara. Kongahavatta. Here's the big man, Senaviratna. Goes for the high up and under. Aaron Pereira loses the ball forward. Aaron Pereira, unfortunately, a lot of pressure was on him to make the collection, as the oncoming Navy player was also getting very close just as when he was about to make the collection, and he has unfortunately lost the ball forward. So Navy with the opportunity now. Making more changes here. This time it's Navy bringing in some fresh legs. It's Shiranta Kalwarachi who's coming in, and it looks like it's going to be Kongahavatta who will leave the field, probably due to an injury. He's limping off the ground, off screen. Now Imanka Ishara about to feed the ball into the scrum, an important scrum in this game. Just a 2-point game here between the two forces, taking their time. Imanka Ishara, unfortunately, lost the ball, but the referee is playing advantage. Still going Navy. Using the forwards. Here's Senaviratna. Here's Imanka Ishara. Switches this side at the last moment. Air Force defending well here. They have the lead, so they need to defend desperately. And Sipa Veerasinghe unfortunately, Navy just couldn't keep on the momentum, just couldn't keep on advancing deep into the Air Force territory here. They have lost the ball, so Air Force, they'll be really happy with that. They have the lead and they have the ball at the moment as well. And it continues to get darker and darker here at Rathmalana. That's a little drizzle as well. So with the drizzle, it won't be easy for both the teams while handling the ball. Uh, very early in the game, we saw that, but it was not a successful attempt. But let's see. We are in the final 10 minutes of the game. Of screen, we can see a lot of tension building up on the faces of the supporters, the rest of the players from both sides. We can cut the tension with a knife here at Air Force Grounds, Rathmalana. There's Navy. Now still moving, still going Navy. And tackled into touch as the Air Force supporters erupt in joy as Navy player gets tackled into touch. A 2-point advantage here for Air Force. Can they hold on to this lead? Still have around 5 minutes in this game. Here's the throw in. And collected from Navy, the number 8. Nimsar Chamud. And that's a knock forward from Navy. Nimsa did really well to get the ball from that line out to steal the ball, but unfortunately Navy just couldn't keep the ball with them, lost it forward. Some more injuries coming up. It's Senviratna who's down at the moment, the lock forward. It's getting darker and darker here at Rathmalana. And the host for Navy now also getting darker and darker as well, because they're trailing by 2 points. And Air Force, they need to hold on. There was a slight drizzle earlier as well, and once again it has returned. As you can see, it's getting darker and darker. The clouds are getting filled in from all around the ground. Now, luckily, the sun is still shining from just one area, so that's why we still have some sort of light here at the ground. Looks like the rain's getting heavier here at Rathmalana. Karnaratna with the feed in for Air Force. As Air Force, Revanka Bevardhana, and that's advantage to Air Force as well. Not rolling away, says the referee. Yes, Karnaratna gives it out to Idda Malgoda. Idda Malgoda with a really good kick, but they were playing advantage. But unfortunately, the referee decides to call back play. And the rain's getting heavier here at Rathmalana. And looks like the hopes of Navy are also getting washed out with the rain. Still a 2-point game. As Idda Malgoda